Alright people, welcome back. I'd love to start off with an opening, but today it's the start of spring break, so let's just get right into it. Okay, so our set today is going to be Helm's Deep. This set is actually awesome. It's set number 9474. So, let's get right into it. Alright, so here is set number 9474, the Battle at Helm's Deep. This was the biggest LEGO set for LEGO Lord of the Rings first wave, and as shown, it looks pretty awesome. So, on the back here, it just shows you a couple of the features that they include in the set. Now, I'm super excited for this, and let's get into the time lapse. Alright, so now that the set is complete, let's move on to the minifigures. Alright, so first up for the minifigures is the Uruk-hai Berserker. Now, he does come with a torch for you to blow up the wall, and he also comes with a sword. He is very cool, and you can see he has this metal part on the back of his head, and he's got a very plain torso. And here he is without all of the weapons, and he's got a very terrifying face. Alright, so here are the three musketeers, if you can call them that. It's just three Uruk-hai, and I'm not going to go too deep into them. Here's the second, and here's the third. Now, the cool thing about them is that they did every single Uruk-hai differently, so it's not like they're the same person like how clone troopers are just cloned. And that's why they all have the same armor. Here is our first Aragorn minifigure, and he is in his garb, his Dunedain archer garb, and it's very cool. They definitely did him well. Alright, here's our Elfling, and this is Haldir of the Woodland Realm, or Lothlorien, and it's very cool. I like how they did the gold on him, and I like the new style of bow that they did for him. Here is his, Here is his second face, and like all Lord of the Rings figures, he does have back printing. Alright, so here is our next minifigure, and it is Gimli, everyone's favorite dwarf. And he's got a lot of printing as well and unique pieces, and he's just awesome. He's got a huge axe and then a small attack axe. Alright, here is the man underneath the hair. Now, he is very, very cool, and I really like how they gave everyone printing in the Lord of the Rings series. Alright, and here is the last minifigure, and he is King Theoden. I really like King Theoden because of like how much detail they put into his armor. It's like really well done with all the gold printing. And very king-like. Alright, let's see him without his armor. Alright, so here he is without his armor. And he has a really cool torso printing. And all the torso printing for the Lord of the Rings characters is very good. Alright, so for this next part of the review, I'm just going to look at sections of the wall because I feel that would be easiest. And then at the end, I'm going to put the entire thing together. Alright, so first up we have the, the tower section. And this part's pretty cool. I mean, you've got this huge tower here. And within it, you can see there's like not much, but what's really there is like a door on the other side. And it can open up. And then you also have this little container, but nothing's inside it, so I don't have to show that to you. Okay, so you can then go up the stairs of the tower and get to the top where you could be like Gimli and then blow the horn. So yeah, it's really cool. And then here's like some tubes for where the sound comes out. It's a pretty nice build. Alright, so next up for the build are these two wall sections. I'm showing them both because they're the same things, just mirrored. And yeah, they're cool. On the inside you have like platforms for where you can put people. Then you can just store people back here. You also have these holes where you can fire arrows out. Now what's cool about like the design of these is that they actually put a lot of effort into like the terrain. And you do get a lot of these rare sand green pieces as well. Now I would save the best for last, but this is just so cool that I have to do it right now. So this is the exploding portion of the Helm's Deep wall. And yes, it does explode. Because there's a little lever on the back, and when you press it, bam, the entire wall comes out. It's really cool. And then on the back, it's also really easy to build, so I'm just gonna show you. You put that piece there, this piece here, and they're all held on by just one stud, so you can see it happen. Now this is cool, and yeah, so you press this down, and this little lever like forces everything up. And now you do also have places to put people, and so yeah, it's just a very cool section of the wall. Alright, so the second to last portion of the set is the front gate and the little walkway up. I'm just gonna show you this first. So it's really cool because you can like have it the original way, or you can just bend it any way you want. And then within it, you see there's a skeleton head right there. So yeah, this is a cool walkway, and you can just connect it right here. Now, moving on from that, hold on. Okay, moving on from that, you can see this is where you can like chuck Gimli. Yeah, that was always a very funny part of the movie. Now, here is the gate, or the door, for you to make Aragorn and Gimli go out. And yeah, that's really cool that they added it. Now, on the inside, you can see there's like these two really like robust doors and thick, so they'd be really defensive and really good to defend. Now you've also got 4 more holes where you can use your archery to fire out of, and you also have like this catapult up top, and 6 ammo for it. One more thing about this portion of the wall is you've got like these archer, I don't know, but this archer position is really cool. I really like how these wooden gates open up. Yeah. Okay, so here's the last portion of the set. This is the keep. The keep is cool. You can connect it to other locations by putting out this bridge. And I really like how in it you've got like these cool designs for archways. And then you've got like a ton of area just to store people around here. Now, inside it, this is really cool. They instituted an armory, basically, and, excuse me, and the main seat for Theoden. Now, this fell out, but you also have a chicken leg, and there's a rat right here, next to the table. You've also got this really cool design, for the House of Rohan, and yeah, it's just really cool how you can like put everyone here and then have Theoden stand up here and give like a presentation or a speech. So yeah, this is Helm's Steep. Let's put it all together now. Alright, so here's the set totally completed, and it looks amazing and stunning, completely built together. Now remember this old ladder that I was talking about? It's really cool because they made it purposefully so where it could connect onto any of these holes. And I just think that's really cool because it's really nice to integrate the ladder into it and actually get the scenes where the Uruk-hai like crawl up into the main keep. Now, there's also one more thing that you can do, and remember when I did the Uruk-hai Army Battle Pack? Yeah. And it came with that small portion of the wall? Well, this wall is actually the right size, and you can connect it onto and extend your Helm Steep. Now, the perfect amount of these would have probably been 2, but I only have 1 for extending onto the sides. But it's really cool because now when you blow up the wall, it still looks like more like the movie because now you have still this part of the wall left. So let's get on to my final thoughts. Alright, so for my final thoughts, this is a wonderful Lego set. At the time of its release it was $120, but because of inflation, it's probably really expensive now, but it's still a really good Lego set. Now, it hasn't been released yet, but they're going to release a Hoth base, and it's going to include like a ton of different sections of Hoth. Like how this set came in a ton of different pieces. But the only difference is, I don't know how that set's going to do, but when this set actually bring all the pieces together, and it made it a really great set. Now, this is a really good set, so please, thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment for more videos. Thank you.